Hey Gothamites, if you're new here, I'm London, aka History of the Batman, where we relive the defining moments of one of the most iconic figures in comic book art and literature, DC Comics Batman. Now I want to start a new series on this channel that I want to call something like London's 1 Minute Bat Books. Essentially, I want to highlight either a Batman comic, limited series, TV episode, movie, something Batman media, all in 1 minute. Because I know attention spans are just not there with our generation. And I want you guys to learn about Batman in the most concise way possible. And considering I can ramble, and my videos tend to be long, this is actually a challenge for me because I want to try to be succinct for you guys and to give you kind of a Cliff's Notes version of some of Batman's greatest stories. So maybe you would be interested in reading it if you haven't already. So I thought that for our first 1 minute Bat Book session, it should be something iconic. And considering it is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year, today for this video we are talking about Batman the Killing Joke, which came out in 1988, written by Alan Moore and illustrated by Brian Bolland, John Higgins, and Richard Starkings. Now as you can see, I have my Joker Killing Joke statue ready to scare the crap out of you guys. And it is generally one of my favorite books, even though it is one of the most tragic Batman stories, perhaps in its entire 79-year history. We are going to try to tackle this story under a minute, so let's see how we do. Ready, set, go! The reader gets a glimpse of Joker's life before he became the Clown Prince of Crime. A failed comedian with a pregnant wife, and Joker decides to work with the mob. But then he devastatingly finds out that both his wife and unborn child have died. But the mob doesn't care. They're like, get it together. His first job is at a playing card company. The Batman tracks them down. John Doe accidentally falls into a vat of chemicals, transforming him into the Joker. To prove that it just takes one bad day to make the most sane man insane, he decides to bust up into Commissioner Gordon's house, shoots his daughter, kidnaps Gordon, takes him to this creepy abandoned amusement park, and tries to make him go insane. Batman tracks down both Gordon and the Joker. Batman and Joker begin to clash, but then Batman says, "Hey man, I can help you." And then Joker's like, "The crazy life chose me, son." In the end, the Joker literally tells him a joke. He laughs, then Batman laughs, and it pans away to the rain, ending the book. So that was The Killing Joke in a very erratic, animated nutshell. So, why should you care about Batman the Killing Joke? Why is it important? Well, for a few reasons. The first being, it is probably one of the best modern interpretations of the Joker's many origin stories, and his most popular origin story of being the Red Hood, falling into the vat of chemicals, hair turning green, his skin turning white, having a big smile on his face, and literally going insane. In the book, Joker shoots Barbara Gordon, which at the time was a huge controversial plot point within the story. Not only did it stop Barbara Gordon from being Batgirl, but also it took down one of the strongest female superheroes within the DC universe at the time. And also, with what Joker did to Barbara, this made Batman and Joker's feud even greater. And then the following year, Joker kills Jason Todd, the second Robin, which makes Batman and Joker it's just an awful thing. Their relationship is just 10 times worse. I think that even after 30 years, although it is a very, very tragic story, The Killing Joke is perhaps one of Joker's best stories to date, showing the madman that he is. Best of all, at the very end, you don't know what happens. You don't know if Batman kills the Joker, you don't know if he takes him back to Arkham, and Alan Moore has even said it is up to the reader's interpretation, which has had a decades-long argument over whether or not Batman just ended it all and killed the Joker. And despite its huge backlash against women in comics and the tragedy that happened to Babs, still a very iconic Batman book that every Batman fan or every Joker fan should read and maybe even have in their collection. So this is just a test run of my 1-minute Bat book. I want to know if you guys like the concept, if it was a little bit too crazy, if you kind of got what happened in the book, and if it makes you want to actually read the story. Because even if my take on it is spoilery, it is nothing compared to actually reading it yourself. So if you liked this video, please give it a bat thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And please subscribe to this channel because I will try to do these 1-minute Bat books every week if you guys really enjoy them. Thanks so much for watching. Share it with your Bat friends and super friends. Let me know in the comments what other stories you want me to give you a 1-minute summary of. And we will have more History of Batman soon, right here on YouTube. Remember, Gothamites, it's all about peace, love, and Batman. Bye.